I wish if I were a boy, so I could be a firefighter. These are the words of 4-year-old Esme, who only thought that only boys can become firefighter because she has read and heard and watched boys as a firefighter. And after this incident, we can see that a lot of women come to the social media and they posted picture as a firefighter. So the Esme got assurance that she can also become a firefighter, and they are segment of the jobs which she can dreamt of. Hello everyone, welcome to the Economy Primer series of Drishti IAS. I am Ritu and today's session is about pink collar jobs. So moving towards the points of discussion part. First of all, we are going to discuss that what is pink collar jobs. So we'll have a brief intro about the pink collar jobs. Then why are women in pink collar jobs? We'll discuss the reasons. Then we are also going to discuss the benefits of the pink collar jobs and then challenges ahead of the pink collar jobs. And after that, we are going to discuss practice question with prelims. And before that, you have to like, share and subscribe to the Drishti IAS channel. Moving towards the introduction part. So pink collar jobs are the jobs which is typically refers to the women, in which kind of the jobs where women are in the majority and which is traditionally held by the women. So maybe there are so many disputes and so many debates around the social media that why a particular color is given to a job. You may have heard about the blue collar job, white collar jobs, but pink collar jobs are hardly discussed and hardly come to the news. So it's very important to know the types of pink collar jobs and why it is mostly held by the women. So it is first used by or coined by 𝐈𝐀𝐒 𝐏𝐫𝐞𝐥𝐬, who was an author and journalist, and she has coined this term in order to mark the contribution of women. And also the term came to the usage since the 1970s, and before that pink collar jobs came to the usage in the 1940s because that was the time of the world wars, and we can see that women's involvement in the labor force, and at that time the nature of jobs were very different, but right now the nature of jobs are very different. But we have few jobs which is nursing, elementary education, medical care, in which women are traditionally have worked, and right now also we can see that women are in majority in such kind of the work. So this is the brief background and brief intro of the pink collar jobs. Moving to the next slide. So these are the types, or these are the areas where women works in the majority: nursing, teaching, administrative assistant, human resource, HR specialist, child care worker, retail salesperson, nutritionist and dietitians. And these are the occupation by the gender. So this is the data by ILO. And here we can see the data that in which percentage the men are working and women are working, and these are the different categories of the work. So personal care workers, only 12% are men, and this is 88%, and this is the global data which is done by the ILO. And then health associate professional, only 24% are men and 76% are women. Cleaners and helpers, 26% men and 74% women. Then we come to general and keyboard clerks, 29%, 71%. So we can see that when it comes to the 50-50 or nearly 50-50, there are only few sectors: personal service workers, 44% men, 56% women. Then legal, social and cultural professional, 47% men, 53% women. Then we have legal, social, cultural, related associate professional. Then business and administrative associate. So it is nearly about 50-50, 48 and 52. And then we have sales workers, then 49 and 52. So these are the areas which have maybe near equal amount of the workers we have in comparison to men and women. Then we have another kind of the jobs where women have or men have exceeded to the women. So we can see that building related trades workers excluding electricians. So 97% jobs are held by the men and only 3% are the women. Then drivers and mobile plant operators, 97% are the men and only 3% are the female. Then come to the metal machinery and related trades, 4% female and 96% are the men. So these are the areas where men are in the majority and women are in the minority. Then come to the near about. Then we have this numerical and material recording clerks, 49% male, 51% female. Hospitality, retail and other services, 54% male and 46% female. Handicraft and printing workers, 59% male and 41% are female. So these are the areas we can see that how gender based works have been categorized. Moving to the another slide. Another slide is about why do women predominate in pink collar job. The first reason is historical and cultural factors, because in history it has been decided or it has become a norm that women should be dedicated and devoted to a particular kind of the work. And apart from all the countries, it is not just dedicated to India or other countries. Maybe there can be story of empowerment or different time zones, but we have few works which are very common to every households and every country, such as cleaning, helpers, medical facilities, then child care, rearing. So these are the works in which cooking, women's are in the majority and it has become a traditional norm. So these are the historical factors. Because of this, we can see that women dominate this pink collar job. Then social expectation and norms also we already had discussed, because women are trained into that area that if she is a woman, she must know how to rear child, she must know how to cook, she must know how to take care of the household, she must know how to take care of the elderly population. So because of that, these are the expectation and societal norms in which women are trained up. So they have got skill to take care of the elderly population, take care of the children, cook, household cleaning. So these are the works because they are historically trained, so they are in the majority and they have used this ability to make it a job. Then economic factors. So economic factor is also one of the reasons we have seen that because of the world wars, women came to the labor force, but to that time also women have not become the scientist or fighter pilots, or we can see that they were going to the war. Only a few segment of women who were going to the war, and maybe in a negligible amount. Most of the women are rearing and taking care of the injured persons. They are cooking for the military personnel. So because of that, we can see that they have come to the economic arena like this. And since then also their economic empowerment is related to pink collar jobs, and they can see their upliftment towards these things. So these are the economic factors we have. Moving to the next slide, which is the benefits. So apart from stereotypes and stigmatization, we have benefits of the pink collar job. And because of that, the traditionally skilled women, because women are made to do household chores, women are trained to cook, and because of that we can see that these kind of traditional skills are becoming a job profit oriented sectors, and women are taking advantages of these kind of things. The first thing is flexibility, because many times we can see that women cannot move, and they are good at sewing and clothes and so many things. So they are very flexible that along with their household chores they can also do part-time this thing. And then growth opportunities, because they are traditionally trained into such kind of the things, so they don't require extra time to learn these kind of things. And apart from teaching or learning, or you can say cooking, they are skilled in various kind of things, so they have more opportunity to grow because they can do multitask at a time. And then lower educational requirements, unlike the other jobs that every job did not require a professional degree, so if they have skill they can get the job. And then communication and people skills, so we have already seen that HR, elementary education and hospitality, these works require good communication skills, and women are trained to speak in a soft voice, speak in a mannered voice. So these kind of traditional training makes an impact, and they can get these kind of jobs very easily. Then job security we also have, because cooking and taking care of the elderly population and taking care of the household, house helpers, these kind of works are never ending, and these kind of sectors are very much growing. So they do have job security, that if they will leave a house they can get another house. Then variety of work they can also get, because they are trained in a multiple type of works like sewing also, cooking also, cleaning also. So because of that they can get variety of works, and they can take away from the boredom. And then opportunity of creativity, because most of the women are engaged that they should engage themselves in the painting and different kind of creative works. So they also have opportunity to show their creativity. So these are the benefits we have. Moving to the what are the challenges we have. So we can see that this time 2023 Nobel Prize has been given to a woman, an economics Nobel Prize dedicated to Claudia Goldin. And what is the issue and for what topic she has got this Nobel Prize in economics? Because of the gender gap or wages gap in terms of the women and men. And we can see that these are the biggest disadvantages of this pink collar job or challenges ahead of the pink collar job, because traditionally work which are associated with women did not have high amount of payment, and people thinks that these are not the skills. Cooking is not a skill, sewing is not a skill, cleaning the house is not a skill. So their wage gap is very much low, and we can see that in comparison to other jobs or clerical jobs who are working in the office, their wages are very less. Then come to the opportunities for career progress. So they are restricted opportunity because they are not trained, and they are not, most of the families do not invest much money for the professional course and other professional activities. So they are very restricted to low wage things. So they have this limited career opportunity. And then emotionally and physically taxing also, because most of the time we can see that women are associated with the tourism, hospitality, elementary educations, taking care of the elderly population, taking care of the child, and these all works require emotional and mental commitment. So sometimes it is very emotionally and mentally taxing, and that can give stress to the people also. So these are the challenges ahead of the pink collar jobs. Moving to the question round. So this is the question. Scarlet collar jobs refers to. So now you have to find out that what is the scarlet jobs, and these are the options: leather industry, sex industry, medical industry, cosmetic industry. So kindly answer in the comment section. I hope you like this session. If you have any queries related to this session, kindly ask in the comment section. Thank you.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.